Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Remastered. Today it's going to be herO and Bisu here on Polypoid. It's an RGB replay, which means you know it's going to be good. Top right, it is herO, and top left, it is our red Protoss. It is Bisu. Yes, it is. Alright, so terO the Overlord's gotten out the correct direction here, which means he's going to die to a Dragoon sometime. Terry's survival rate in these games is not very good, but he does supply very, very needed scouting. So thank you, Terry. We appreciate ya. And we'll see you next game once you die here. So, wow. 500 APM for both of these players here on Polypoid. And which way is this probe gonna scout? If Bisu finds the Zerg with his first probe scout and guesses correctly which direction they are, then I feel like herO is in a lot of trouble. Yep, he's scouting clockwise, and that's where Bisu is. So he's going to throw down a gateway, I feel like, once he sees where herO is. Mr. Probe, Petey the Probe, scouting out. What? You saw the creep, right? Yeah, so we're going to have blocking the ramp for the drone. There it is. There's the drone. Alright, so it's going to be a hatch first play here. So throw down a gateway. Yep, hatch first. Gateway. Maybe Nexus first. Okay, so he's not looking for aggression. He's looking to get an economic advantage over the Zerg here. Ka-chow, Nexus first. terO the Overlord said, la 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 la. Oh, it's a Nexus first. A Nexus first, sis Mr. Overmind, Senor Overmind. My brain wanted to combine Senor and Mr., so I went Sister, and that didn't make any sense at all. Anyway, neat. So we're going to macro our faces off in this game, everybody. Hit that like button if you're excited for a Bisu versus herO game, and a quick third. See? Terry already paid for himself, right? Zerg player herO, if he doesn't know what's going on over here, then he maybe isn't brave enough to go for a third hatch before pool. But because Terry scouted at 100% it's a Nexus first, and there's no way for Bisu to kill you because you went for a 3 hatch before pool, then he goes 3 hatch before pool. There's the pool. There's the extractor. Loving it. Loving this early stage. Tons of great scouting from both players, and if this doesn't tell you how important scouting is in StarCraft, I don't know what will. If you're not probe scouting as a Protoss or SCV scouting as a Terran player, or maybe even drone scouting as a Zerg player, probably isn't going to hurt you all that much. The pros don't generally drone scout. Sometimes they do. But I mean, at your level, you're probably like, what? D, C, D, E, F rank. Maybe a couple of B rank players are watching this. Maybe even some A rank players are in here. Oh, leave me a comment if you're an A or an S rank player in StarCraft, because I'm impressed by that. That ladder is brutal these days. The only people playing it are people that have been, been playing StarCraft for 25 years now, and it's a mess. It's full of smurfs. It's full of people. There's a little bit of map hacking going on, I've heard right now, which I don't know. Hope Blizzard gets a handle on that, because that totally sucks. But anywho, Robert the Zealot moving out. We got shirts and mugs with Robert the Zealot on them over at FalconPaladin.store. Check it out. Good place to be. La la la. Anything crazy? No, there is not. Cybercore. Yep, expected. Some Lings on the way. Fantastic. Also normal. Metabolic boost coming in before Lair upgrade. That's a little more interesting. He went for Ling speed before getting Lair. So I don't know if he's going to try to maybe bust through here. At least maybe force Bisu to throw up. Yeah, he's going to block this little gap here with a probe if necessary. Get a cannon up. Yeah, I was going to say, get a cannon up. Little lost mining time. These Lings are annoying. They're going to have speed in a minute. But, dude, so that means to deal with the Stargate, it's going to have to be, yeah, Evo Chamber coming up, a Spore. Dude, hero's getting static defense. Nice snipe on that probe. He's getting static defense. Look at this dude. He's not making a Hydra Den. He's not making a Lair to get a Spire. He's just straight up going to try to Ling pressure and defend against Corsair stuff back home with the power of Spores. All right. Well, are you going to make the Corsairs here? Let's see. Yes, Corsair begins. Bunch of Lings out. Maybe too many Lings. I don't know if I like this. But he's getting a carapace upgrade. Oh, he just fired up 7 drones. He's like, okay, fine. So these lings are not getting in. Cannon, 4 zealots holding that. Cannon's a big deal, especially firing outside. If this cannon didn't exist, the lings would keep popping away on this gateway and the cyber core, and maybe they'd actually go down. But a lot of zealots in production here. Citadel coming in, give them speed. And, I mean, there you go. Creep colony on the way. This is where we're going to pop our overlords, is right here, right on top of this creep colony. Because the Corsairs, they have arrived, and Terry is dying. Terry, again, thank you so much for your service. You've done a great service is the word I'm looking for there. A great service for the Zerg Empire. And we're supply blocked. herO is. Okay. Yeah, so this is crazy. No Hydroden. Scouts on the way. All right, RJB. Okay, what is happening here? Who makes scouts against Zerg? Who made scouts at all? So, zealot legs and a scout's on the way. Bisu's legitimately, non-ironically producing a scout right now. This is where we find the spore. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that took about half your shields away with 3 hits from that spore. Brutal stuff. Where's our scout? Where's our scout? Look at this guy! Basic scouts suck so much. They're slow, their sight speed. Okay, it's actually a lot of sight. They get more sight with the upgrade, though. Mostly that they're slow. So slow scouts are without that speed upgrade. He's like, okay, maybe he's recognizing there's no Hydroden. Look at him harassing this mineral line with a scout. What year is it? He's forcing drones to turn into creep colonies so they don't die. I mean, I guess you can also throw up a spore with that. He got one. He got a drone kill. This might just be the thumbnail. It's Bisu, drone harassing with a scout. Oh, there is a Hydroden. Where did the Hydroden get made? Oh, right there. Nice. All right, so Scout's got to get out of here. Now the Zealots bust in. Look at this wall, though. Ling's trying to hold it. Ling's flooding it from all over the place. They don't have that carapace upgrade yet. That would help here. Oh, they do. Carapace upgrade just finished, but look at all this dead Zerg blood before that upgrade was done. Dude, if you can snipe these Hydras and this Spore, Scout's coming back in for more. It's taken some hits, but it's got 2 drone kills. 45 probes to 31 drones right now. Scout's like, I don't know. Oh, go back into the main. Storm's on the way. Faster Overlord movements on the way. Ling Hydra. That's the combo to deal with these Zealots. Talked about this a lot over the years. Is how do you want, like, Speedlots are great against Lings and great against Hydras, not great against both in combination. So just falling back to our cannons. Zerg players got to be like, ah! Retreat. 10 drones at a time in production. Where did my scout go? No! Scout, you didn't die! Did you try to go back in here? No, he's over here. Okay, now he's dead. Run! Run! Kill! Oh, got another drone kill. Run! Run! Get to the high ground! 34! Ah. Okay, the saving grace is they have a lot of HP. So good job, Scout. Look at this guy. 4 kills. I'm pretty sure that's 4 drones, too. Okay, that has made this game worth casting. That was it. That was it. The rest of the game, sure. You're here. I appreciate that you're here rest of the game, but that was it. Like, Bisu recognizing what herO is doing, delaying his Hydroden, not getting a Spire out, and then making a Scout and killing 4 drones with it. Oh, so beautiful. 49 probes to 40 drones. This is not looking good. Man, I had somebody leave a comment the other day that's like, Zerg always beats Protoss. We should make Storm better and make Corsairs hit harder. And it's like, are you... Like, I promise you, there's no matchup that is won every single time by one of the races involved. Unless it's a, like, mirror matchup. Yes, Terrans win every TVT. But, I mean, this guy was talking about PvZ like Zerg wins ZVP literally every time they play. And it's like, I just thought back to the 3 or 4 losses that Zergs have experienced in ZVPs on my channel over the last couple weeks. And I'm like, what are you on about here exactly? I don't understand. If you ever feel like, Falcon only casts, you know, TVZs where the Terran wins, or where the Zerg wins, or whatever. Like, please don't feel that way. I really do try to get in a good mix of everybody's happy here. And yeah, every once in a while, kind of just randomly, we go onto a spree where, sure, it's like 7 games in a row where Terran wins a TVZ. And it's like, okay, now I need to go intentionally dig out a Zerg win just to break the streak. But that doesn't happen very often. Third base on the way here from Bisu. Got his High Templar out, got his Storm, making more Dark Templar. This scout is just having the time of his life. He'd have a better time, though, if he was given the upgrades that allowed him to not suck as much. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see if there's a fleet beacon in the future. I just cannot imagine. Oh, Storm drop. Sick. Oh, my God. 1 drone died to that Storm drop. That was pretty sick by herO. Amazing. Run and split. Oh, but the Zealot got down here. And that, okay, so 2 drones died. Look at these +2 Carapace Lings. Hot stuff. 4th base trying to come up. That's probably a cancel if Bisu catches wind of it. Bisu knows about it. Bisu's like, the heck with killing bases. I can kill the Zerg. Oh, lurkers are out. Hold on. Hold on. Why are these drones up here? I'm assuming maybe there was a storm drop attempt there as well. Oh, God. What are these drones doing? All right. Yeah, 4th base gets killed. Killed, not canceled? Oh, boy. Bruno's on the way. Defiler Mound on the way. This is a very vulnerable position for herO. He needs those 2 things. Yeah, they might have wandered down here and tried to get another storm drop off, and the drones got pulled up here, and then they tried going here, and that was a bad idea. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, man. This is disgusting. This is disgusting Bisu play, though. He is a monster. That's why you clicked on this. You love Bisu. And maybe you're a Falcon Paladin fan. Maybe you'll love herO. Maybe you like Scouts, because Scouts certainly made it into that thumbnail. I can promise you that. Alright, replacing the 4th hatch. Not enough money for it. Will get there eventually. Oh, man. Bisu's getting his own 4th now. 47 drones to 54 probes. This is just the worst position to be in if you're playing Bisu, is down workers, effectively being on even bases at 12 minutes. You don't want to be here at all. And these Zealots have speed. +2 attack, +1 armor. Looking good. Overlord says, you don't have any Dragoons, do you? Just catch a wind of this shuttle trying to head over top right and maybe hit me again. Are we going to respond to that? Are you going to send anything up into your main? Yes, some Lings are heading up that way. This Hydra is trying to intercept. Oh, you're unloading DT. Oh. Where's your detection? Man, he had a creep colony in here. He could have turned it into a spore, and he was just like, nah. Who needs detection and anti-air in your main base? Not me. Alright, Hydra dies, but that's all the DT gets. Damn the DT. 3 observers in their own control group, I guess. Observing the same area. I mean, I guess that's... in case one of them gets sniped, you can still kill the lurkers. Kind of a redundancy setup here. Alright, Zealots. Thinking about it. Beautiful split, though, with a little Hydra Ling support on the backside. Storming, catching one of them. So double storm to kill 1 lurker. That's a trade that herO will make. Absolutely. Scourge fly right over an Archon, trying to kill an Ops. They don't die, though, because they were smart enough to back out once the Archon got their first hit off. Lurkers all clumped up here. Ooh, really going for it. Okay, fair enough, I guess. That Archon trying to come up is dead. Lings on the flank attack, trying to get this thing, but enough Zealots. I don't know, these are Adrenal Lings, but they're pretty heavily outnumbered here. So, good engagement here by Bisu. I mean, that was... that was pretty fantastic. Zealots running into lurkers. Maybe don't do that, though, guys. Yeah, just not that many Dragoons. I guess we started to fire some up now, but really, first 2 Dragoons of the game, I think right now are in the production tab. So 4 bases here from herO, 4 bases really happily from Bisu. I mean, this guy's having a great time. He is working on plagues on the way, reavers are coming in. Looks like maybe herO wants to expand down this way, but he needs to send an Overlord and some Lings as an escort, which I completely agree with. And go. Lings, get him. Overlord, what are you... Overlord, get up here. I mean, I guess you're worried about this drop where your Spire just got totally sniped. Reasonable thing to be concerned about. Oh my god, these guys. 2-2 Zealots are so mean. These Lings have attack upgrade. That's good. So they're Adrenal Lings with +1 attack. They can clean this out. this DT up in this corner. You know there's a DT in here, probably. Oh gosh, Bisu just runs the Zealot Brigade down here to the bottom right. And yeah, that's it. I think this base might have to get canceled. Sereno Ling's good, but it's like a 1-to-1 ratio here of Zealot to Ling. That's not good. Not at all. Oh yeah, canceled. Canceled 5th friends. Bisu maybe setting up for his own 5th. This is insane. Bisu's having a fantastic game today. His scout is still alive. Still got them 4 kills. Probably on hold position. A gajillion Lings come down here, clear out the Zealots. The DT is still in the top right corner. And there are some drones coming down to expand. Some Defilers coming down here too. Man. So he really wants to be able to plague the Zealots if they show up here again. Forgot about this DT though. Like everyone's covering the front and nobody... There he is. There he is. There he is. There's the DT. Get him. Okay. So he weakens the 5th hatchery. Oh, Bisu trying to come up into this 3rd base. Bringing, Storm Zealots. Oh, dropping Reavers on the top here. High ground looking good. Lings trying to counterattack over this way. Maybe get rid of that left side base before it comes up. Lurker shots. Zealots all over everything. Lings trying to shut that down. Reavers trying to get covered here by ye old Zealots. What an absolute bloodbath here. Storm on that high ground. This is going pretty well, I think, for Bisu. Hydras popping out of eggs and getting absolutely instantly obliterated. Oh, Observer does get sniped, but I'm not sure there are any okay, there are a couple lurkers remaining here. Dude, these Reavers are putting in some serious work right now. Absolutely impressive. And if too many Hydras show up, we can pick up and get out of there. Lost one of the Reavers, unfortunately. Okay, Plague catches, 3 Archons, a shuttle, that's a pretty big deal. Shuttle getting plagued is always a problem. But yeah, 56 to 48 workers in favor of Bisu right now. Oh, this bottom right base came up. The macro hatches do exist from herO. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, I still think Bisu is way up in this game. He killed a bunch of stuff here. Kept his Reavers generally alive. He's going to try to go after this bottom right. There's a couple drones to kill here, I suppose. But yeah, shuttle just goes, we're going to leave this Archon to die. And maybe try to sneak up here, unload on top of a couple of lurkers? Yep. That was well executed by herO. That Scarab did no damage whatsoever. But yeah, here's that 5th base coming up left side from Bisu. Storm drop, beautiful. Oh gosh, that could have been a lot worse actually. There were a lot of drones on the return cycle there that were up here for a while. So like what, 1, 2, 3, like 4 drones died? 50 drones to 56 probes. Yellow trying to come up, take down that 5th base, but Zealots at the top of a ramp. I mean, they'll... Just the cannons are the problem here. Lings with armor and stuff, they're pretty good, but they're still pretty low HP units. Historically. Oh, Zealot died there. That probably shouldn't have happened. 126 to 157 supply. 58 workers for herO, getting his 4th extractor. Big lurker swarm hopping on in, trying to jump on top of these Zealots. Retreating from the position. They don't have any observer support, or I guess they do, but they don't want to go there. But yeah, lurkers are siege units, man. Defensively, great. Offensively, at base is great, but middle of the map type stuff, not as good. It's like Dark Swarm, same thing. Dark Swarm is at its very best, defensively or offensively. If you Dark Swarm the middle of the map, it's not nearly as good. I don't know what this drop is, nor do I think it's going to survive. No. I should have looked what was in there as the Hydras are coming in. I'm guessing High Templar. I'm guessing it wasn't a Reaver drop. Maybe an expendable High Templar drop to get a Storm off down here, but that was, I mean, that hatchery scouted it. I think this Overlord probably scouted it too. Good Overlord positioning here and here, especially. Good snipe on one of the obs. Still 2 remaining, though. Storm comes up. Well, I mean, herO getting a 6th base up, getting up to 67 drones. This is where the Zerg player's been trying to get the entire game. This is where it gets really tough for a Protoss to deal with, is when a Zerg player is at 65 to 70 workers on 6 bases. They can start to just throw stuff at you almost non-stop. That's where the Storm comes in. That's where the Reavers come in. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Down to 54 drones. Never mind. We're out of the danger zone. Nice Plague on worker count. From 67 to 54. Woo! Couple storms. Drop of a hat there. Yeah, Bisu knows the way you defeat a Zerg player is kill their drones, kill their hatcheries. He hasn't killed any hatcheries today, which is concerning. Nice ob snipe. Really not a lot of obs in this, or not a lot of Corsairs in this game. I wonder if a Mutatech switch might actually make sense here. Dragoon count's not heavy. You can get away from the Archon. Sniping High Templar seemed like a pretty good move. I don't know about these link, like, engage with the lurkers, guys. There you go. Make the Protoss run into your lurker ball and then stab them to death with your Zerglings. Fully upgraded cracklings, mind you. Yeah, not target firing High Templar super well. Zealot's just kind of wandering straight up into the right side 3rd base from herO. Man, a couple Sunkens at the top of the ramp I feel like would help here, but Sunkens are not allowed at that base, I suppose. Still, I mean, what? 3 obs, still 3 obs here. But the Dark Swarm is forcing Bisu to head out somewhere else. Maybe trying to expand down this bottom left side as Bisu for his own 6th base. Be pretty nice. Lings making a beeline bottom left. These Overlords catch a glimpse of what's going on down here. They must have. This is going to get shut down. This is a beautiful Ling run by here. I think he can do it too. Yeah, absolutely. Fully upgraded cracklings against cannons. Not even fair. Not even fair. But you have to wait for a while to get those if you're Zerg. Coming up this round. Again, no Sunkens up here, so it's... Ooh, good snipe on one of the obs. I don't know. Lurker Hydra top of the ramp is tough to break. I think herO might have just put himself in a position to win this game. He wasn't there for the longest of times. Like, for the first 20 minutes, I would say Bisu was comfortably ahead, but I think it comes down to this base right here. If Bisu can take this, I think he can make a save here, swing it back into Bisu's favor, but if he can't, this is problematic at a large scale. Wow, what a cleanup there from herO. Plague was massively important there. The Lings getting that surround was also really big. Yeah, I think herO just swung himself into the pole position right now. 181 to 152 supply. Worker count is even, so army value for the Zerg player is higher, which is terrifying right now, considering Plague and Dark Swarm are out. This is not the stage of the game where you just kind of mass up a ton of Hydras, and congratulations, you have more stuff than the Protoss does. No. This is fully upgraded cracklings, this is Plague, this is Dark Swarm, and there's more swarmy stuff out there. This is not a happy time for Bisu, not even close. Storm drop, though. Man, he is getting some sneaky stuff out here. 53 drones, a lot of drones have died in this game. But, yeah, I just feel like 6 bases fairly happily rolling. Yeah, Lurkers. If Bisu can't establish this bottom left at all, I think he's done. Like, being on 5 bases is nice and everything, but you got to keep expanding as the game goes on. And if this is where he can go. These 2 bottom bases are his options, and I don't think they're options right now. The Zerg player is sitting on it. Bisu's like, well, maybe I could take out one of his bases over here. Maybe he's less defended in this location. And like, well, there's a Plague. There's Lurkers, there's Zealots. Did you bring any observers with you? And the answer seems to be no. Okay, they're coming up from the south, joining this party, but I think Bisu's getting squeezed out. herO's just like, I'm just going to park everything down here. Make sure you never take these bases while I double expand. Yep, this high ground minerals bottom right, and then the 6 o'clock are now his. What an impressive comeback here from herO. Like, he was so much in trouble. And now he's fine. Like, I'm not going to count Bisu out here. I'm not going to say Bisu's done. I think if he can mount some kind of an attack that either takes out a couple bases of the Zerg player or clears out this bottom left and expands here, he can win this game. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at Zerg top, Zerg bottom, plagues everywhere, storms going on left and right. Scourge chasing down. Oh, that shuttle stays alive. Beautiful micro from Bisu. But he just can't even get close to these bases. Every time he halts, he gets plagued. All of his zealots are in a bad way right now. I mean, not all of them, but the vast majority of them are in that red. And this is just a helpless feeling as a player. Protoss Terran or Zerg is when you move out, you just can't get any traction anywhere. Yeah, look at this lurker positioning. Look at these Hydras. herO's just positioning his dudes so perfectly. Bisu's running into situations where he's like, I guess I'll storm these lurkers. This totally sucks. Yes, it does. It sucks so much. It's like, well, maybe I can Reaver drop. Sure. Maybe kill a couple eggs. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to kill one of these hatches, but it's just not enough. It's got to be 2 bases at the very least here. Good micro, keeping that shuttle alive. Bisu's doing everything he can, but look how much of the map is yellow right now and how much of it is red. I don't think he can... Oh, did Scourge take down that shuttle? That's what that sound was. I didn't see it, though. Yeah, that shuttle's gone. Scourge wiped it out. There's just too much. herO's got 2,000 minerals and 800 gas in the bank. And he's maxed out, which means he's increasing that advantage he has in the bank. Bisu's at 400 minerals and 100 gas. He's trying. Zealot, Archon, Reaver, High Templar. No shuttle support here. Makes it extra hard to pull this off. But I think this is it. I think this is it. Dodging storms much as Zergly can here. I mean, herO's not even interested in going after the existing bases of Bisu because he knows he doesn't need to. He's just, if I just deny this bottom left, it's over. Bisu's going to get starved out. If I just adequately defend each of these 2 lanes, and every time the Zerg Protoss comes up, I plague them. Look at these bright, fresh new zealots, all of them plagued. To the point that Hydras are okay with fighting with them. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. There's more Zerg. That's the name of the game of the last 5 minutes has been, yeah, you kill a lot of Hydras, you're storming a ton of Lings, but guess what? There's always more Zerg. GG. There it is. Yeah, we'd been feeling it coming for a minute, hadn't we, viewers? But that was it. GG, man. Bisu taps out. herO is our winner. What an absolutely fantastic display of PvZ there from herO. Wow. I don't know. That was amazing. He was down. He got the 3rd hatch up fast, right? 3 hatch before pool to counter the Nexus first opening from Bisu. Yes, 2 thumbs up. Way to go. But from there, it was Zealot attacks, DT drops. The Scout killed 4 drones early, which really slows you down. And he wasn't able to kill any of Bisu's bases at all. I think where it started to turn was when those Lings made that cross-country journey down here to the bottom left to shut this down. From that point on, Bisu never got another base, right? If this base gets up, gets established, gets some High Templar at it, gets some Reavers at it, and this comes up too, it's a very different game. This game probably goes into the 35-40 minute range. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous play here from herO, just everywhere. Good storm drops from Bisu. But man, once the Zerg player gets up to that 60-something workers, which he wasn't here today, honestly, but gets up to the point where every time you engage with him, you get plagued, right? Dark Swarms are there as necessary. You kill 10 Hydras, 10 more swarm in. You kill 20 Lings, 30 more Lings pop in. Very frustrating stuff. It is beautiful, mobilizing his units out on the map here today from herO. He's just everywhere Bisu wanted to be and just shut it down over the last 5 minutes. GG. GG. All right, so 252,000 points there from herO, 227 from Bisu. herO outproducing by a 3-to-1 ratio, getting outkilled by a 3-to-1 ratio. But the future of the game was in the Zerg's hands because he had the more income coming. This is surprising. This is the most dominant game I've ever seen from a Zerg player over the last 5 minutes where he was outspent by the Protoss. That's crazy impressive stuff from herO. You get outspent by a Protoss player in 28 minutes, you lose. Like 99.999% of the time you lose. But not today. herO wins it because he was able to keep Bisu away from future sources of income while attaining his own. This game was not necessarily about the now, it was about the next 10 minutes, where Bisu was just going to bleed out over and over. He was going to lose all of his mining, have no money left. He didn't want to play that. He'd played extremely well up to this point, but herO getting incredible value for his units and being able to hold on to his own expansions and his own income as the game progressed. It got to that 28-minute mark. Good. That was awesome. I mean, that was poof. It was really, really, really awesome. So GG, well done there, herO, and that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.